Welcome back to another day of spring cleaning motivation. The other day we completely decluttered my daughter's room, taking it from this disaster with toys that she doesn't play with and clothes that are too small or not in the best condition, to a room that's completely clutter-free, having only the toys that she plays with and the clothes that she wears. Since I'm doing my spring cleaning a little bit at a time, this has been my routine. First, I will declutter a space and then I will deep clean it. And I know you're looking at all of these stuffed animals thinking there's no way you declutter these stuffed animals. I did try to convince her to declutter some, but she was not ready to do that, and that's okay. I think we need to get one of those bean bags that you can put all of the stuffed animals into. She doesn't really use this Pottery Barn chair anymore. In fact, my youngest, who just turned a year old, loves this chair, so I may repurpose it and put Adeline's name on it instead, and get Hazel a stuffed animal bean bag. I feel like that would be more functional in reducing the stuffed animal clutter around the room. She doesn't use or need all of them out all of the time, so this would just make sense. To get started deep cleaning in here, the first thing I did, just like in Wyatt's room that I previously did, I pushed everything to the middle of the room to get to some of those harder to reach areas that I don't normally clean on a daily basis. After that, I'm starting in the closet, wiping down the inside of the drawers, the outside of the drawers, and any shelving. I'm just using a DIY multi-purpose cleaner of vinegar, water, a few drops of essential oil, and a few drops of dish soap. I am not completely saturating my microfiber towel or the drawer, just giving it one quick spray and quickly drying it and wiping it down so the drawer is not wet when I'm putting the clothes back in. Wrapping it up in the closet, turning the light off, and shutting the door so I can clean both doors in Hazel's room. Once I'm done cleaning the doors, I'll go around and wipe down all of the baseboards. With all of the baseboards wiped down and everything pulled away from the walls, I decided to go ahead and vacuum the perimeter of the room to get those hard to reach areas that I don't normally get on a daily basis. Moving on to cleaning the windows, I won't be pulling the window out of the sliding window this time. I know I've done that in many different videos in this spring cleaning series. Hazel's window is about the size of the window in my office, and when I pulled the window out in my office, I almost fell. It was so heavy for me. I didn't realize how heavy it was until I actually took it out of the window and then slightly started to panic until I got it on the ground, but I certainly couldn't put it back in. Rob was not home when I was doing this, so I couldn't ask him for help, so I'll just be cleaning the inside of the window in Hazel's room. The next two things I'm doing is wiping down Hazel's entire bed and her dollhouse. Typically I would change the kids' sheets while spring cleaning. Hazel's sheets were just changed about 4 days ago, and I certainly didn't want to do an extra load of unnecessary laundry because we did just do this, so all I did was make her bed for her. However, it has been a little while since we washed her quilt and sham, so I am going to put a different comforter on her bed and change one pillowcase. I'm wrapping up in Hazel's room by vacuuming. The next room we're going to focus on is Noah's room. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I hope you're enjoying this spring cleaning series. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.